Hello hot shakers, how are you doing today? It is Asia Caroline once again, and you are all welcome to the Hot Shake Gospel Show. How is everyone? How has your week been? Coming back to the tragedy that happened to our nation, the bomb blast, and all this saga and insecurity around people that have lost loved ones. We lost a couple of people, and whoever lost their loved ones, we are praying with you, and we continue to mourn with you. It is so sad, and we pray for God's protection. Well, today we are actually going to learn something from a very special person. He's a doctor, and I trust his content theology. When he starts to talk, trust me, you don't want him to finish. Today I'm hosting Dr. Billy Kopich, and he will be just sharing his experience, what he thinks about this whole saga and bomb blast issues. Trust me, you don't want to miss.
Hello, Heart Checkers, and greetings, Carol SEO. Thank you for letting me join you on the Heart Check. My name is Billy Kopich, and I have the privilege of working alongside Africa Gospel Church, and I'm grateful for the chance to be able to join you all today. I just was thinking, how do we as Heart Checkers respond to the two recent bombings in Kampala? And I know a lot of people are asking questions about safety, questions about insecurity, about politics, about how's this impact, just people's daily lives, all those kind of questions. Those are real questions. And I want to just point our attention to Psalm 46. I'm going to read a couple of verses from Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, always ready to help in times of trouble. So we will not fear when the earth quakes, and when mountains crumble, and when the sea roars and foams. Let the mountains tremble as the waters surge. For there is a river that brings joy to the city of our God, the sacred home of the Most High. God dwells in that city. It cannot be destroyed. From the very break of day, God will protect it. And I wonder if in some ways the psalmist is not providing a picture for us of how we can look at our city and the city behind our city. In some ways, I think I love that imagery. It's like the psalmist is saying, what do we do when the earth quakes? When all reality shakes? When we're feeling uncertain or insecure or just afraid? And whether we're afraid physically or spiritually, whether we're hungry, whether we're concerned about our future, it's like, what's going to happen? What's this going to mean? And it's like the earth is shaking, where literally, there's no stability. When we were in Arua, we used to occasionally get little tremors that would come up kind of along that line of the Rift Valley. And it wasn't a big earthquake, but I remember waking up in the middle of the night the first time and feeling the earth shake and thinking, oh Jesus, what is this? And it's like, what do you do when all of life shakes? And I think there's people today in Kampala asking some of those questions. What do we do when the terrorist attacks not those far away cities, but our own city, Kampala? And I wonder if the psalmist isn't pointing us back and gently reminding us, oh, yes, we are inhabitants of Kampala, at least many of us. But there's another city, a city that has foundations in the very nature of the heavens. And that city belongs to God himself, and he will protect his city. And I wonder if we're being invited, challenged even, Heart Checkers, to realize, oh, we live in two cities. I live in my own city, whichever town or city that is, but then there's another city, the city of God. And did you catch the description? I love it. There's a river that brings joy to the city of our God, the sacred home of our Most High. There's a city where God himself dwells. And I think that city's available not just when we get to heaven. I don't think it's just Jerusalem today. I think that city is wherever we have invited Jesus to dwell with us. So right there in your room, in your home, wherever you're at. He says, I want to come and make my home in you, with you, today, right here, today. And when you have all your questions, all your insecurities, all your fears, he says, I want to come to you. I want to come to you and make you my sacred space, my home, my dwelling place. And I love that line. Did you catch it at the beginning? God is our refuge and strength, always ready to help in times of trouble. And I don't know what trouble you're in this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whenever you're watching, but God's ready to come and help in the ways we need, and maybe in the ways we don't even realize. So I do think in moments like these, when it feels like, ooh, what's happening? It's a time to turn to God. Not just to social media, not just to WhatsApp, not just to Instagram, but turn to God and say, God, you're my refuge, you're my safe place, and ultimately my eternal dwelling is in you. If you haven't made that choice, you want to make that choice. You want to make that choice today so that when you call, he can come and he can come and show himself to you. So again, I want to say thank you to the Heart Check for these opportunities to share words of encouragement. We bless you and we pray God's favor upon you and his protection over you during these days.
Heart Checker, I hope you have learned something out of Dr. Billy's sermon, should I call it sermon or lesson? Yeah, whatever you have picked out, all together we pray for security. We all know God is our security. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I would just like to thank you and urge you to like our page, to subscribe, and after subscribing, please share. Don't be selfish. Heart Checker, we're not selfish. So reach out to your friends, subscribe, because this is good content for you and me and for everyone else. You don't want to benefit alone. Thank you. Asiya Caroline is my name. The Heart Check goes for sure. Bye bye.